Welcome to the fascinating world of the Brachiosaurus, a true giant of the Jurassic era. Standing over 40 feet tall, these towering herbivores roamed the Earth millions of years ago. Did you know that Brachiosaurus had a unique body structure? With longer front legs than back, it could reach the tallest trees, just like a natural skyscraper. Unlike the fierce carnivores of its time, the Brachiosaurus was a peaceful plant eater, munching on a buffet of leaves and branches every day. Part of the sauropod family, the Brachiosaurus shared the Earth with many other dinosaurs, forming an intricate ecosystem of creatures big and small. Stay with us as we dive deeper into the daily life of this colossal dinosaur and uncover what made the Brachiosaurus such a memorable part of dinosaur history. The Brachiosaurus, with its impressive stature, stood up to 40 feet tall. Imagine looking up at a 4-story building. Its long neck allowed it to reach the treetops with ease. Let's take a closer look at that neck. Spanning up to 30 feet, it was supported by an intricate system of vertebrae, making it both strong and flexible. A common myth is that Brachiosaurus dragged its tail, but this is a red X. Its tail was actually held aloft, providing balance to its enormous frame. Contrary to some depictions, Brachiosaurus wasn't just a giant body. It had a relatively small head perched atop its elongated neck, the perfect design for grazing high foliage. And those pillar-like legs, iconic. They supported its massive weight, much like the columns of a grand ancient temple. This was a creature built to reach great heights. Our towering Brachiosaurus. Thanks to its long neck, it could reach the tender leaves and branches high up in the trees, untouched by other dinosaurs. But would it only eat from the treetops? No way. It also foraged on lower shrubs and ferns, using its height advantage to access a diverse buffet. A Brachiosaurus consumed hundreds of pounds of plant material each day necessary to fuel its enormous body. Imagine the sound of constant munching. And how did it digest all that food? Fermentation. Its stomach acted like a giant fermentation tank, breaking down fibrous plants efficiently. Now, here's the big question. Did they chew? Not quite. Their peg-like teeth were perfect for stripping leaves, but not for grinding, so they swallowed food whole. Let's zoom into the lush green forests of the late Jurassic, where Brachiosaurus roamed. These giants thrived amidst towering conifers and ferns. The climate during this period was warm and humid, creating a perfect environment for the diverse plant life that sustained herbivores like Brachiosaurus. With a gentle hand, the professor points to a big number 1. Unlike today, no grass existed, so Brachiosaurus munched on leaves and branches from tree canopies. But remember, not all was lush and green. Arid regions existed, marked with a big red X, unsuitable for our long-necked friends. So, what did the perfect habitat offer? A green check confirms abundant food, warm weather, and room to roam for miles. Imagine the Brachiosaurus in a tight-knit group, often referred to as a herd. These gentle giants may have relied on each other for protection and companionship. Number 1, Brachiosaurus herds could have included a mix of all ages, from towering adults to playful youngsters, each learning the ways of the world from their elders. Some scientists speculate Brachiosaurus might have had a kind of leadership within their herd, possibly led by the most experienced individual. Picture the herd moving as one, driven by rhythms of the ancient landscape, migrating in search of food and water to sustain their massive bodies. The professor chimes in. While we can't know for sure, the social behaviors of Brachiosaurus hint at a complex and cooperative community life in the prehistoric world. As dawn breaks, our inquisitive Brachiosaurus stretches its long neck skyward, reaching for the tender leaves of a tall conifer. Breakfast is served amid the soft morning light. With a full belly, it's time for a leisurely stroll across the Jurassic plains. The ground shakes gently underneath each massive footstep, leaving behind a trail of footprints. Midday brings the warmth of the sun, and our friend finds a tranquil spot by a river to rest. The gentle breeze and bubbling water create a peaceful respite. After a refreshing nap, it's back to munching on more foliage. The Brachiosaurus uses its senses to find the juiciest plants, a green check indicating the best choice. As the sun sets, the day concludes with a return to the herd. Safe and sound, the Brachiosaurus settles down, surrounded by friends, under the fading glow of the sky. Picture a young Brachiosaurus hatching from its egg, smaller than a human child but destined for great size. Growing rapidly, these hatchlings devoured massive amounts of vegetation daily, driven by their insatiable hunger. In just 10 years, a Brachiosaurus could reach its towering adult size, a remarkable growth spurt unmatched even today. Living up to 100 years, their massive size was both a blessing and a challenge, providing protection, but requiring constant food. Throughout their life, Brachiosaurus roamed in groups, ensuring safety and collective foraging across the ancient landscapes. Imagine towering Brachiosaurus calmly munching leaves. But what about predators lurking nearby? Number 1. Large theropods like Allosaurus, who might see them as an occasional challenge. Yet the Brachiosaurus had an advantage. Its massive size and height. With a mighty sweep of its tail, it could often ward off smaller threats. However, it wasn't just dinosaurs. Natural events posed threats too. Suddenly, a lightning strike could start a fire, threatening even the tallest giants. The professor reminds us water scarcity could pose a bigger threat than predators. Brachiosaurus needed vast amounts of water, and frequent droughts could be their silent adversary. Ultimately, while Brachiosaurus faced its share of dangers, it was well equipped to survive many of its threats, thriving in its prehistoric world. First up, let's look at those long necks. Brachiosaurus had necks stretching over 30 feet, perfect for reaching high tree leaves others couldn't touch. Their front legs were longer than their hind legs, giving them a gentle slope and helping them balance that enormous neck. What about that massive body? Brachiosaurus used its size as a defense mechanism. Few predators dared to challenge such a giant. They had peg-like teeth, perfect for stripping leaves from branches rather than chewing. Talk about an efficient salad eater. Lastly, their large nasal openings on top of their head helped them breathe while munching on high foliage. A clever design for a giant. Let's journey back to 1900 when the first Brachiosaurus fossil was uncovered in Colorado. This groundbreaking find set the stage for everything we know about these towering giants. Fast forward to Tanzania in the early 20th century, where more impressive Brachiosaurus bones emerged, validating earlier discoveries and providing a clearer picture of their massive size. One of the most complete Brachiosaurus skeletons was found in Wyoming, shedding light on their unique bone structure and helping scientists understand how they supported their enormous weight. In 2015, a remarkable find in Utah revealed new insights about the habitat and lifestyle of Brachiosaurus, offering clues about their migration and diet. Despite these discoveries, debates continue about Brachiosaurus classification, showing us that science is always evolving. Each new find brings us closer to the truth. Imagine Brachiosaurus as the gardener of its world. Towering above, it helped shape the environment by munching on tall trees and spreading seeds. With each step, Brachiosaurus unintentionally cleared paths, allowing sunlight to reach younger plants below. A natural landscaper at work. These gentle giants played a vital role in their ecosystem. By grooming their surroundings, they ensured a diverse and thriving habitat. And it wasn't just plants that benefited. Smaller animals used the paths and open areas created by Brachiosaurus for safe travel and finding food. The professor here points out without Brachiosaurus, the balance of their world could have tipped, affecting countless species. A real ecological linchpin. Brachiosaurus has made impressive appearances in movies and books, capturing imaginations everywhere. Its towering neck and gentle demeanor make it a favorite among dinosaur enthusiasts. In popular films, Brachiosaurus often represents the grandeur and mystery of the dinosaur world. It's usually depicted peacefully munching on leaves high above other creatures. Films like Jurassic Park helped cement the Brachiosaurus as a symbol of prehistoric awe and wonder, making it one of the most recognizable dinosaurs in popular culture. However, depictions aren't always accurate. Some movies show Brachiosaurus moving quickly, which experts say is unlikely given its size and weight. Despite these inaccuracies, Brachiosaurus remains beloved. Its media presence continues to inspire curiosity and a desire to learn more about these fascinating giants. Let's dive into the scientific debates about our towering friend. Question 1. How did Brachiosaurus hold its neck? Some say upright like a giraffe, others argue more horizontal. Another hot topic, Brachiosaurus's diet. Did it munch on treetops only, or also feast on lower shrubs? The debate keeps paleontologists on their toes. And what about its habitat? Some researchers suggest dense forests, while others propose open floodplains. Each environment brings unique challenges and advantages. Fossil evidence sparks more questions. Did Brachiosaurus roam solo or in herds? While some fossils hint at group living, solitary wanderers can't be ruled out. New discoveries and technology continuously reshape our understanding. Each dig, each find, is like a piece of a massive prehistoric puzzle, always evolving, always intriguing. And that wraps up our incredible journey through the life of a Brachiosaurus. We've wandered through lush forests, munched on towering trees, and explored the challenges of prehistoric life. Along the way, we met some remarkable Jurassic creatures and discovered what it takes to survive in the age of giants. Truly, a magnificent time to roam the earth. We hope you enjoyed this adventure and learned something new about these towering herbivores. Remember, every day in the life of a Brachiosaurus was an epic tale in itself. If you're as fascinated by prehistoric times as we are, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. There's a whole world of ancient wonders waiting for us to discover. Thanks for joining us on this dino-sized adventure. Keep exploring, keep asking questions, and until next time, keep imagining what life was like millions of years ago.